Dr. Huberman's Methods. Even though you may have heard about Dr. Huberman before, here's a quick introduction to freshen up your memory. Andrew Huberman is a neuroscientist and professor at Stanford University School of Medicine. He is known for his research on the brain and the visual system and his work on the neuroscience of sleep, stress, and performance. He is particularly interested in the neural circuits that control behavior and emotions and how they can be manipulated to improve mental health and cognitive performance. In addition to his research, Huberman is a popular science communicator, sharing his insights and findings with the public through his podcast, The Huberman Lab. He recently shared a lot of information about habit formation and his strategy for causing habit change. He says we should be leveraging the body's natural brain and body rhythms in order to make the process more manageable. Understanding the different phases of the day and the shifts in mood and mindset that occur during these phases can help you optimize your habit-building efforts. Limbic friction is a term coined by Andrew Huberman to describe the tension that can arise between different parts of the brain, specifically between the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. When we try to change a habit or establish a new one, limbic friction can arise because the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and planning, may have different goals and priorities than the basal ganglia and limbic system. This can result in a conflict between our conscious intentions and our automatic behaviors, leading to a sense of resistance, inner turmoil, and difficulty in making changes. Phase 1. 0 to 8 hours after waking up. The first phase of the day is characterized by heightened alertness. This makes it an ideal time to take on new habits that require a high degree of limbic friction. During this phase, levels of dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine are elevated, which can make you feel more motivated and focused. Healthy cortisol levels are also elevated during this phase, which can help you cope with stress. Consider engaging in activities such as exercise, learning a new skill, or tackling a challenging project. You can also enhance your alertness by exposing yourself to sunlight, delaying caffeine consumption, or fasting. Phase 2. 9 to 15 hours after waking up. As the day progresses, dopamine, epinephrine, and cortisol levels start to come down, and serotonin levels begin to rise. This shift can make you more relaxed, making it an ideal time to lower the levels of stress and engage in habits that don't require a lot of override of limbic friction. Activities like meditating, journaling, listening to music, or spending time in nature during this phase are great choices. Phase 3. 16 to 24 hours after waking up. As the day winds down, it's necessary to start winding down and preparing for sleep. Keep your environment dark or dim and the room temperature low to promote better sleep quality. If you wake up in the middle of the night, use as little light as possible to avoid messing with your circadian rhythm. Deep sleep is critical to wiring neural circuits required for building habits. Therefore, getting enough sleep is crucial to the habit-building process. Creating a bedtime routine that includes relaxation techniques such as meditation or reading can help you fall asleep faster and improve sleep quality. The 21-Day System. Dr. Huberman advises using the following 21-day system in order to change your habits. Step 1. Perform 6 new habits over the course of 21 days. First, you need to identify the habits that you want to build. Be realistic and choose 6 new habits you believe you can incorporate into your daily routine. Then commit to performing 4 to 5 of these habits each day. It's important to note that if you miss a day, there's no need to punish yourself. Instead, simply start again and continue with the program. Break the 21 days into 2-day chunks to make this process more manageable. Then you can reset and recommit to the program every 2 days. This way, you can avoid feeling overwhelmed and focus on small, achievable goals. Step 2. After 21 days, stop intentionally engaging in the 6 new habits and see which ones stick. At the end of the 3 weeks, it's time to assess your progress. If you find that you have incorporated most of the habits into your daily routine, it's an excellent sign that you have made progress. Step 3. After 21 days, don't add any new habits or start the program again. Once you have completed the 21-day program, you should assess how deeply you rewired yourself for these new habits. Only after you have effortlessly integrated all of the habits you set out to build should you start a new 21-day program. Remember, building habits takes time, so be patient and celebrate your progress along the way.